Hi everyone. I wanted to quickly go over how to embed your Dipity timeline directly into a discussion forum post. I realize there's apparently been a few questions on how to go about doing that. So if you see right here, I've just created a sample post and I just wrote down here's the timeline. I chose to focus mine on this, and you'd include a couple paragraphs here. And then what I would do is embed the actual timeline underneath that. So what I'm going to do right now is take an existing timeline over in Dipity. This particular one is on the ACTA agreement up in Canada, created by Michael Geist. You'll see where it says on this timeline, in any timeline in Dipity, it says embed. And if you hover your cursor over there, it'll say embed this timeline on your website or blog. All you do is click that, and it'll give you the embed code right here. So I'm just going to select all of that with one click, and then copy that. I just hit Command-C on my computer. Just do the same on yours, or you could right-click it and go copy. I'm going to close that in Dipity. Then I'm just going to go back over to Blackboard and paste that text right in there, that little bit of code. What is it, 5 or 6 lines of code, the embed code. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to preview it right now. And there it is. And you can scroll back and forth as needed. You could expand or contract it. And you could pick between the different views as needed as well. Or you could go full screen or view it directly in Dipity, whatever works. The reason I want you to do this is so we reduce the number of clicks needed to access this content, and people accessing your timeline can do so directly within your post. It's just simply saving the step, and it makes for a much more interactive, dynamic post when they've got your information about your timeline here, then the actual timeline directly underneath it. So again, in this case, I didn't have to hit preview. I just wanted to make sure it looked the way it should look. You'll notice here, I make sure that smart text is checked off. I suppose you could do HTML as well, but can't be plain text. If it's plain text, it won't recognize this code right here. So smart text, and then I'm just going to submit. You notice I'm not attaching anything, nothing like that, just submitting. And there's the one I just did, sample timeline embed. And once again, this is what all of you would view within our discussion board. This is no different than when I embed a YouTube video or something in our discussion board. It's the same principle. You're not moving any files around, you're just copying and pasting a scrap of code so people could access the content. Let me know if you have any questions about how to do this.